Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Geoguessr Daily Challenge. Yesterday we had that silver. I think it was a hard round. Canada. Yeah, it was Canada yesterday. That screwed us. Let's hope we do better today. Okay, so right away this is looking like Eastern Europe. I hope it's not Russia. But as someone said in the comments the other day, we are due for Russia. It's been a while. So if that's the case, I mean, we're all screwed. Let's see, though. It's feeling like it, huh? Well, I came into this with bright eyes and a positive attitude and was immediately killed. But you know what, actually? I'm pretty sure I just saw the car, which is red. Right? That's red. Which is Ukraine. Thank God. So we're in Ukraine. Red car is Ukraine. Maybe they took Russia out of the game. Oh yeah, this just shirtless guy carrying something down the road here with no destination in sight. So this is good though. If it's Ukraine, it's not the end of our run right away. If that is the case, here's a highway, right? Or maybe train tracks. I would have liked to see where that leads, that direction. But, oh, yeah, I made it past. Sometimes you just have to kind of trick it. If there's no arrow, you just kind of click in the direction and it works sometimes. That's it, supermarket. You're not tricking me this time. Here's another sign. Don't know if this helps, but UA is Ukraine, of course. Let's really quickly just go right into it and put it down. Where am I feeling today? I guess Kiev for now. I mean, I know it isn't, but it's kind of central, and I don't know. This could be outskirts. Probably not, but like I said, I don't know where else to put it. This might be, I don't know. This is crazy to say. Like, it feels like it could be near Romania and Moldova to the west because of just how the buildings feel. Is that a crazy thing to say, or does Ukraine just feel like that everywhere? I don't want to fall down that trap of being like, ooh, this feels like one place, so maybe it's closer towards it. That would all lead towards hedging west, is what I'm basically getting at. Do I hedge west? I don't know. I don't know is the answer. Tascom Bank doesn't help, unfortunately. I have no idea what that is. And you know what? We went through a whole round here, finding absolutely nothing. I bet you the bus tells us where we are, but let's just see. Okay, so it was super east in Kharkiv, so that's actually good that we didn't hedge west. We hedged center, and we lost 1,300 points. So at the end of the day, it's not awful. We actually did survive, which is what matters. Okay, weird blur here. Feels African right off the bat. Small license plate. Right side driving on a pretty weird highway with a messed up blur. So like this is something unique that I don't know it, but it's unique to say the least. This could be new coverage of any of the main right side driving African countries such as Nigeria, Ghana, I believe Senegal also has that, the new coverage. So that's English on that truck. That would point us away from Senegal. However, we also have, the Great People's Church International. That makes me think immediately of Ghana, because Ghana, you always see church signs and a lot of religion. Ogun State. Ogun. I wonder if we find this in Ghana. If it is Ghana. I mean, there's not too many states, right? So we could look. Upper Northeast, Northern region, Savannah region. I mean, the regions are not really named in a way that you would think. Osun. Here's Osun. Could that be Osun State? No, that says Ogun for sure. But I think it's Nigeria then. Okay. They are equally as religious in Nigeria, or maybe even more religious or slightly less. Who knows? But what I can say is that here's Ogun State. So let's just put it, I don't know, near a large portion of the population. Abeokuta, maybe? So that's good. That's good news. Sagamu, of course. It says it. Just read. Let's see. Sagamu. Here. Just down here. So let's lock. Perfect. We were just in the northern half of it. 13 points lost. Very, very nicely done. All right. Long yellow license plates. Interesting. Israel, right? So there's some Hebrew as well. Long yellow, I think, is, unless it's the UK, it's always going to be Israel. Long yellow. You almost get that nowhere else. So good tip. I mean, license plate length, it does come in handy sometimes if you didn't know that this was Hebrew, I guess. But yeah, the Hebrew says enough. It's Hebrew, right? Is that because I've heard, I don't know anything about Israel, but I've heard of language Yiddish, which I believe is spoken in Israel. Or Hebrew? Is that a language? Is it a writing system? I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me. I don't know. I just know I always call it Hebrew when I see it here. These letters. So I don't know if I'm accurate or not on that. It's hard to learn everything about the world. Geoguessr does help a lot, though. So we're kind of flat where we are. Well, as I say that, we look to the west and there's like mountains. Israel Way. Eged de Tours. I don't think that helps. That's probably not the name of a place. But there's Tours, which makes me think, well, this has to be a decently populated area. We're just going into a neighborhood now, but I think I see like big buildings to that direction, and like here. Royal Center Laundry. Royal Center doesn't ring a bell. Royal, like where there's no king, so I don't know. Just trying to make connections here. Bezek int. Just kind of reading any kind of language that I can read. Oh, I bet you this is the answer right up here. But it's too blurry to read, so no answers. What I can say is there's mountains to our east. Like a solid range of mountains to our east. So can we find some mountains? I mean, there's some here. There's some here. These are mountains. I'll put it here for now. I mean, there's some here too. Oh, you know what? I wanna hedge up there. Yeah, I like that. That's a good hedge. It's between the major cities, and it looks like those are some mountains that we're in. So let's see how accurate we are. We're out of time, so yeah, I mean, looks decent to me. We might be along here. We might be super south. 900 points lost. That's a little bit concerning. We're in Eilat, which, to be honest, interesting. The mountains were on the other side of Aqaba, so what we could see to the east was actually Jordan. We could see Jordan from where we were, which is interesting. I didn't think about that, but here's some mountains here and here's some mountains here. It makes total sense. Just didn't think of it. I thought I would see more water and it would be a little bit more lush, but no, that was super dry. And again, I didn't know there was mountains down there. Okay, so this looks like maybe a South American or Central American country. It's not going to be Central America, so we're left with Mexico or South America, and I don't think it's Mexico. I don't think it's Mexico. So, but it could be. It could be. Let's not rule anything out at the moment. Bollards, which is interesting, I'll say. I mean, I know Ecuador is one of the only countries with bollards in Geoguessr, so this could be a thing. Andres Bello School. Okay, that doesn't help me, unfortunately. I don't know. I do get a slight Ecuador feeling from some of the, like, the roads and poles and stuff. I mean, we have some triangle ladder poles, I guess you would call them. I don't exactly know where those pertain to, though. So that's the leading thing right now is Ecuador. Let's go on this side. Banco de Motos doesn't help, unfortunately. I didn't see anything on there indicating a country. Let's keep going. Heading west, east, heading east at the moment. I'm gonna put this near Guayaquil down here, in hopes that we find something. Let's go west though, right off the start, see if we missed something. I'm just yes, I am gonna read the truck. Okay, the truck didn't help. Those signs, these kilometer signs don't really help either for me. No. This is the thing, is like, oh, no. A bus. I mean, we always see buses in Ecuador, but they don't usually look like that. This is a little bit worrying, man. Unfortunately, I just don't have any ideas. So I'm hoping my guess is right. I think Guayaquil is less mountainous, a little bit more lush, so yeah. It was Ecuador, but it's totally the other side. Not in the mountains, but, you know, not in the mountains up here. Not in the mountains down here. We lost 1,200 points, and I think that's us out of gold. Yeah, we're 800 points out of gold, unfortunately, and this is the last round. So, English and non-English. So that's interesting. It feels and looks like Sweden. Here's something. Yes, Gruvstadparken sounds Swedish. Let's see here. So Gruvstad is potentially where we are, if that's a place. Feels like maybe the north of Sweden where we are. Why do I say north of Sweden? Just because I feel like we've gotten rounds around here in the north of Sweden. I mean, this could be easily could be Norway as well. So let's not get too cocky. But here's this. The E10 is up here. E10, 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 E10. Let's put it in Kiruna, because Kiruna I know. And this looks big enough to be Kiruna. Norrmalm. Narvik is to our west. Could have sworn I saw Narvik. This is gonna kill me. Narvik. Oh. We could be in... Oh, here's a Swedish flag and a Finnish flag. We're on the E10, but we're possibly somewhere in the middle. See, Norway flag, Swedish flag, and Finnish flag here. So wherever we are, we're in all three proximity. We're close proximity to all three, of course. Up here. How do you find out where? Holmstad I saw, or Holmalm. I feel out of ideas. This is a little bit concerning, I'll say. That's Kiruna? Kiruna. That said Kiruna? 100%. Yes. So let's go back there. It's here. So, where did we start? We started on the E10 heading north, straight north, and we're at an intersection that then curves to the east. Or maybe we're not. maybe we're here, heading towards, yeah, let's call it that. Or maybe further down. Yeah, I was just looking down there, because then that made sense, that curve. Fair enough. 7 points lost. Unfortunately, 21,780 is going to be our final score. We did lose too many points again to gold. Started off with Ukraine being super difficult. Just thank God it wasn't Russia, but either way, we lost so many points. Israel, I don't know. Should I have gotten that? I thought Eilat, like I said, was a lot more lush. That felt really dry. And then, of course, Ecuador, we were just on the complete wrong side of the mountains. Don't know if there was actually a really good way to find that. I don't think there was. I don't think I was going to find that. So, yeah, it was a tough day. It was a tough day. So, let's see where I ended up in the grand scheme of things. Not in the top 25. Oh, I saw that check mark and I thought it was me. Wow. Top 100? Not the top 100, so it doesn't count. Anyway, yeah, not great. Not my best day. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it either way. That's going to do it. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below, subscribe for daily Geoguessr videos, and leave a comment. Let me know how you did on today's daily. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.